This video is dedicated with much love and respect to Sharon Rose Hart Lindley. She taught her family members as it was taught to her. Aunt Sharon was a proud Comanche and a descendant of Chief Ten Bears. Stay tuned to the end to find out more about her. Today we give you Aunt Sharon's Indian tacos with fry bread. She taught the whole family, and Melinda is going to teach us.
Today with Cooking with Melinda. Okay, the things you are going to need. You are going to need measuring cups, flour, which both of these are flour, salt, baking powders, measuring spoons, a bowl, and a spoon. Okay, the size of your bowl depends on the size of your family. If if you only got 2 people, you're not going to need a big, huge bowl. So, anyways, okay. I start out, if you're just a couple of people, not like me, who whenever I make these, I feed at least 6, then 2 cups of flour is plenty. You put 2 cups of flour, a half of a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder in there. And then you mix it together, and then you add water until it comes out looking like kind of like biscuit dough, sticky but not overly sticky. Okay, be right back. Okay, after you get it all mixed up, it should look like this. It's sticky but not runny. If you get it a little too thin, you can add some more flour to it and it'll thicken right up. So, okay, I'm going to make one and show you. I forgot to tell you, I use a cast iron frying pan sometimes. Sometimes I use a regular frying pan. Put oil in it, about maybe a ½ inch deep. You want pretty much, you don't want it completely covered. You just want enough to fry it whole one side. And I put it on medium heat. Okay. We use paper bags. I've used just a long pan and put the flour on it. You take a spoon and you get a pretty good amount on it. It depends on what size you want. Now, if you're making ones for the kids, about that much is great because they rise up and they get thick. So, and then you just put it in the flour, and I put some on top and roll it. Yeah, pat it out. I don't know if you can see, not real thick. And take your finger, and in the middle, you put a hole like this. Because if you don't, it'll puff out real big. You don't want that. You put a hole. Okay, I make several of them up because you can put at least 2 in the pan. And this is how I check to see if the grease is hot enough. You see it bubbles? It's ready. Then you just pick them up and put them in there. You're going to need 2 hands. You're not going to be able to do it with one. Try to get as much of the flour off of it as you can, because if you don't, it'll burn up really fast inside of your pan. Okay, now they're frying. When they get golden brown, I will flip it over until it's done. This is what they look like whenever they're frying. They floated to the top and they get fluffy. And when I flip it over, I will film it so you can see what they look like. Here is what they look like once you flip them over. You want them to be a nice, pretty golden brown. I'm on the last piece of bread, and this is the pile. First you put the bread down, you put the beans, and then you put hamburger meat on top of it, and anything you'd eat on a regular taco, we put on top of it. And after I get one put together, I will show you. Finished product. What I did was I uh, pinched up my bread, and then you put the red beans on top of that, hamburger meat on top of that, and then everything else that you put on a taco on top of that. Hope y'all enjoy them.
More about Aunt Sharon. Sharon Rose Lindley. The funeral for Sharon Rose Lindley, 79, of Geronimo, was held at 10 a.m. Saturday, June 9, 2018, at Comanche Nation Funeral Home with Pastor Steve Mallow. She passed away Wednesday, June 6, 2018, with her loving family by her side. Sharon Rose was born August 1, 1938, in Lawton. Her parents were Lester Clinton and Bessie Hart. Bessie was the descendant of Comanche chief Ten Bears. Sharon grew up in Geronimo and attended schools there. She married Roy Daniel Lindley in Mineral Wells, Texas on July 19, 1969. They returned to Geronimo area in 72, where they made their home and raised their children. Sharon loved to cook and made that her lifelong passion, serving at Fort Sill Indian School and later Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. She enjoyed spending time with her family and watching her grandchildren in their various activities. She was a proud member of the Comanche Nation and a proud member of the Lindley family. She is survived by and loved by too many to list here. Aunt Sharon was a shining example of what I strive to be, and left a beautiful, loving family to prove it. She is surely shining down on them now from heaven. So we thank her and Grandma Hart for sharing their native heritage and skills with their sisters and nieces. And I want to thank Melinda Dee Horton for demonstrating these Indian tacos for us today. They are delicious and filling for the family. God bless you and yours. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. And click the bell for notifications of when I upload more videos. If you want to find out more about Aunt Sharon's famous ancestor, Chief Ten Bears, I included a link below in the description to the statement of Ten Bears to William Tecumseh Sherman in October of 1867. You should check it out.